Alright, I am back, and kind of have two options for this episode. I could just say screw it and load up a ship and head to Minmus, or I could actually map it out first. I think I'll err on the side of caution and actually do some exploration and mapping before I actually try doing a manned mission. Um, Give my Kerbals a little bit more of a break. So I'm going to buy some fuel technologies. That should do. And I'm going to start building. Well, I guess I can use the same craft I used last time. That was more than sufficient for a mid-miss launch. Especially since I'm not going to be doing all the silly orbital adjustments. Let me see if there's any useful contracts available. I don't think I have any contract to go to Minmus, which is slightly disappointing. Yeah, I don't have anything to go. It doesn't look like they're giving me missions to Minmus yet. So, I'll just go there. Now, this is 7,400 Delta V. And we're going to see how much I'm left with when I get back, because that'll be useful information. I'm actually going to want to bring this along for the whole ride, because that'll be useful information. I'm not actually sure how much Delta V I'm going to need for a return mission. So that'll be a good learning experience. I might as well bring one of these as well. Nah, no, too unwieldy. Okay. Although there's one argument against doing this now. And that is, well, if I could collect some more tech, I could get the scan multispectral. In fact, I should have bought that. Oops. Oh well. Since I'm not actually using any of the new stuff I just unlocked, I really should have purchased that. Well, mistakes were made. I guess I could go use my rolly thingy and explore, but nah. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to do biome mapping, but I should at least be able to choose a landing site based on slope, and that'll be a significant advantage. You can kind of tell the biome. Ooh, pretty sky. Admiring the sunrise or sunset. Sunrise. Okay. Let's go. Aqua-Apsis is up to 34, 35. So I've been thinking I need to get some sort of video editing tool for fast forward, because I think at this point my episodes are running a little bit long, and actually looks pretty decent from this particular height. And I could afford to fast forward a lot of the launches. It's kind of repetitive, although I still seem to fail. 1 in 3 launches goes a little haywire. Um, but even the failures on launch aren't terribly amusing anymore. We've all seen it go spinning wildly out of control. '78, '79, '80. Right. May have waited a little bit long to fire my correction here, as I'm 2 seconds from Aqua-Apsis. That's Aqua-Apsis, and my periapsis is still at negative 480. Well, it'll be fine. So Mimas is a little bit different from Moon, mainly in that it's on an inclined orbit, so I'm going to have to adjust my orbital inclination before I head there. Although I might try to see if I can get away without doing that, because I want to come in at an inclined orbit. But yeah, at some point I need to go pick that guy up. Set as target. So, add maneuver. Whee. Now I could also use a moon encounter to save on some delta V. I guess I'll correct my orbit. Doesn't take very much. There we go. All right. So I need to 9 minutes. Yeah, my relative inclination is about 5 degrees. Minmus is kind of a small target. It doesn't have very much gravity, so you have to get pretty close to it in order to get recaptured. Ah, I didn't set an alarm. Shoot. Whoops. Oh well, that was clumsy. Two, one. And that is 0.01. I can get a little closer. There we go. 0.001. I'll take it. Now, it's also not a perfectly circular orbit, I believe. There we go. Perfect. Right, add alarm. Fast forward. Okay. Well, when I planned that, it worked. Well, let's see what I can do here. There we go. All right. Maneuver, circularize. Yeah, looks like fun. Okay. I want to get in a nice polar orbit, since poles are always the hardest to reach. By Kerbin. This is a long flight. I'm out way past the moon. There's Minmus. I'm actually going to redo this, I think. Perfect. I'm looking forward to, in 1.1, the next patch, they are going to dramatically improve maneuver mode, and the map, it is a little shaky sometimes at projecting where you're going to wind up. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, uh, I have 2000 delta V, so call it 2000 delta V remaining upon circularizing my orbit. Celestial body, Minmus. I will fire up my radar scan, although I'm way too far. No, actually, I am mapping. That's actually not a terrible map attitude. I think this is going to work actually pretty well. Minmus is small, so it maps pretty quickly. Swoosh. Swoosh. Is that back on the same course it was on before? Kind of looks like it. We'll see if it does anything new. On the next pass through. Yeah, I am going to adjust it as soon as I get back around to periapsis. Okay. Let's bring this in a bit. There we go. I could adjust my orbit to be less extremely polar, um, since I have fully mapped the poles at this point. This does go faster if you continuously make adjustments. I haven't really given a good view of Minmus yet. Oh, it's kind of dark out, isn't it? Unfortunate. Let's see, how is my electric charge holding up? Pretty good. I think I brought plenty of batteries. I was a little concerned about that my mapping would turn off when I was on the dark side, but hasn't really been a problem, so that's nice. Okay. I'm going to adjust this again, see if I can get those last few bits. That's looking pretty good, actually. Don't know if I'll catch this corner here. If I don't, I think I'll get it on the next pass. Yeah, I'm missing a tiny little bit there. And this should get this. This, no, I still need this tiny little spot there. 99.9% though. And that should do it. 100% mapped. Okay. Well, only one thing left to do. Let's get back to periapsis. Oh, it occurs to me, while I'm thinking of it, I should, it's dark, I can't see anything. There we go, log pressure data. Oh, I'm going to make one more orbit because these are in space near, and I could also get the in space far if I make one more circuit. Okay, I can't see it. Stop radar scan, I don't need that anymore. Oh, I can send that home. Transmit. There we go, log temperature. Transmit. So that's near. I'm going to sweep back around to high. It's plenty high enough. There's high. And high. Contract complete? Oh, I had a contract to fly by Minmus. Useful. I forgot I had that. Alright, now let's get back to Periapsis. Actually, while I'm at Apoapsis, I'm going to bring my Periapsis in a little bit. Periapsis down to 10 kilometers. That looks good. I'm going to add an alarm so I can fast forward this. For Periapsis, add alarm, fast forward. Kind of on the dark side. Well, this is one problem with the polar orbit. You can spend an awful lot of time on the dark side. This is 100, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Okay, I dropped my Periapsis a bit more than I wanted to. Ooh. I'm going to bump that up very slightly because I think that's a little too low. Okay. That gives me a little margin of error. I'm going to swing back around to Periapsis. And I'd kind of like to drop on the pole, which is actually pretty much at Periapsis. So when I get back to Periapsis, I'm going to cancel all of my velocity. Oh. Okay. Now, I hate landing in the dark, but I don't know that I have a whole lot of choice in the matter. Again, that whole problem with polar orbits. There we go. That's pretty much vertical. Feels like I'm pretty high up. So it takes me quite a while to fall. Because, whoop, let's fire engines a bit. Or I could fall pretty quickly. Well, that was kind of a success. I just lost my engine. Observe materials bay. Transmit data. Alright, I consider that a mission complete. And this is now a lander. Returning to Space Center. Got me a fair bit of science. World's first. First flyby of Minmus, first orbit of Minmus, first scientific data from Minmus, suborbital spaceflight, and landing. And we completed our contract for flyby of Minmus. Okay. Well, now we have enough tech to purchase multiple expensive techs. So the tempting techs right now are, I'd like the 3-man command pod so that I can bring a full crew on my Minmus mission. I would very much like to get advanced exploration for better ladders and the scan multispectral sensor biome satellites. I would like advanced landing, but not immediately. That gives me drogues. There was something I wanted from construction. Well, docking clamps would be handy, but that's kind of for the future. I was wanting advanced flight control for better stabilizers. Also RCS, but I don't know if I'd use that. So yeah, there's a bunch of things I want, but I think what I will get is advanced exploration. And that leaves me 140. So I could either buy 190, or I could go collect 20 science from Kerbal Space Center and get a 160. I think I'm going to go collect 20 science and get my Mark 1-2 command pod. So let's load up my spectacular vessel here. I will send Bob along on this ride. And I'm going to head for the VAB. I think I've already gotten all the science here. Yes. Wait, where is... Oh, right, in here. Ah, I don't have barometric pressure. That's right. I should put those on here. Revert vehicle assembly. Fold. And but why are you not cooperating? There we go. Will do. Launch. Log pressure data. Keep data. Those. Whee! Oh, it's nighttime. That's slightly awkward. Um, take data and get out of there. Yes. Splat. Come on. There you go. Take data. Yes. Board. What? Oh. Guess I wasn't close enough. Oh yeah, the boundary's down there. It was a little premature. I am going to run out of electric charge very shortly. And then I will just have to wait for dawn. What you do if you don't have wheels. This is a very high-tech solution to a very low-tech problem. Oh, it's still Launchpad? Sure, I was off the Launchpad by now. Just keep rolling then. I am going to wait for the sun to come up. Oh, there we go. Am I still on the launch pad, or do I actually have, there we go, crawler way. Also, I don't think I've collected surface samples. Alright, that went better. And the VAB. All the way over there. There are faster modes of transportation. Like pretty much anything. Oh, why am I going the wrong way? About halfway there. The things I do in the name of science. Are y'all busy yet? I maintain that this is truly the most Kerbal vessel ever. I mean, yes, it doesn't have all the explosions of many others, but for sheer jury-rigged ridiculousness, it's kind of hard to beat this one. Waha! I have made it! Reserve Materials Bay. Hatch is obstructed, cannot exit. There we go, problem solved. Collect data. Restore. Store experiment. Come on, you can get out of there. And one more experiment. All right. Now that is probably enough science. But while I'm out and about, I'm gonna go over there and grab the uh, tracking center as well. Not sure why this pulls a little bit to the right. It's almost like this is not the most elegantly designed craft ever. Nah, that can't be it. I hope you're enjoying this tour of the Kerbal Space Center. Oh, I don't think I have a pressure report from here yet. Or for that matter, an EVA report. Take surface sample. Take data. All right. So the main thing scientists do is they can reset one-time use experiments. Which is kind of useful. Means I don't actually need to carry as many as I am. I only need one of each. The only reason I put on two was for symmetry and because inside here it's kind of hard to get to one of them sometimes. It makes things go a little bit faster. Plus, it's free since I'm recovering it from the Kerbal Space Center. Material study from tracking station. And I will hop out. And take a surface sample. And last but not least, crew report. Oh, apparently I have a limited number of crew reports. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to recover the vessel because I think I'm done exploring. I don't really want to go all the way over there, which would be the next destination. I'll save that for when I actually have a vessel with wheels. Or until the next time I'm desperate for 20 science. Well, that was 90 science. Nice. That went well. That was productive. Alright, so with that, what was I going to buy? Oh yeah, command modules. Well, it is kind of tempting to get another 20 science. I'm not sure what I'd buy with it. Probably flight control, but, or maybe, you know what? I'm going to be very sad if I'm trying to land without landing struts. I have the micro landing strut, but that's probably not going to cut it. Okay, one more silly roll around Kerbal Space Center. Hmm. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Launch. I start all the way down here? That's annoying. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but that's annoying. That's 9 science. And open. That's 4 science. So that's not going to be quite enough. Unfortunate. Well, how much can I get off of these? Nothing. Ah, I know what I can do, because I don't feel like rolling all the way over. again. Yay. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Take another surface sample because that'll get me another handful of science. Keep data, board, cover. I did not take a surface sample at the launch pad, I don't believe. So that should get me another 6. Hopefully. Yep. Nope, I don't want to plant a flag. Stop that. Yes, I have explored the launch pad. Go me. Sweet. 95 cents. Alright, so next episode, I'm gonna go land on something that isn't Kerbin, probably Minmus. Minmus is generally easier than the moon, for a bunch of reasons. So that's probably where I'll go. But I think that was a productive session, and see you next time.